EDP has finally decided to apologize. After 2 years, after all the lies, after all the misdirection, after all the EDP has decided that he wants to apologize to his family, to his friends, and we're gonna be reacting to this video that he put out on his website. And I've seen clips of it, but I have not seen the whole thing. So we're gonna go ahead and blind react to it, and let's not waste too much time.
Alrighty, so first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been committed. I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each and every single time you guys have gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug.
Now, I know is a very big thing. It's a huge problem here in America with rising rates among even teenagers, especially girls, and I don't wish that on anybody. So, you know, even EDP being the terrible person that I think that he is, I don't wish that on him, and I'm glad at the end of the day, because I'm not a monster. Now I can separate the fact that he's done some horrible things from wanting to commit. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm kind of glad that he was able to be strong enough to not commit. And again, that's not me simping for EDP. I don't agree with what he did. Obviously, I believe that people like that should be under the jail. They shouldn't even be in the jail when it comes to it. They should be under the jail. But that's beside the point. Let's keep watching.
You guys have offered your words of encouragement. You guys have sat back, took me by the hand, you know what I mean? And you guys have done nothing but show me love, compassion, support, you know what I mean? And for that, I am ever so grateful, you know what I mean? I also want to say thank you so much to the fans, you know what I mean? To my supporters.
Who's supporting EDP at this point? Does he even have any fans? Who is he talking about? I don't think he has any fans at this point because of what he did. So, you know, this is crazy to say. And if you support EDP 445, you've got some serious issues. And I think you need to really look within yourself and ask you why you're supporting this human being. He should have no supporters. I know that he had grown his follower count on TikTok to about 1 million. I'm not sure if they ever took that account down, but that was probably from kids who didn't know who EDP 445 was and didn't know the backstory. It's incredibly easy to go viral on TikTok and gain a bunch of fans, especially like little kids when they watch something that they like. So that's probably the fan base he's talking about, because I don't know what rational adult or rational person who knows what he's done is still following him.
Dating way back in 2010 when I first started making videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? Even, you know, transitioning onto my own website where I'm continuing to make content, you know what I mean? Try to put out the word, try to make equals videos like that, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much. You guys have no idea how happy, how appreciative, and how blessed I am to have such a loving, supporting, caring following. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021. The entire YouTube that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what happened.
I can respect him for wanting to actually apologize for what happened, but it's 2 years too late, buddy. It's too late. You tried to gaslight everybody. You lied about it. You said you didn't know what was going on. You said you were set up. You made every excuse in the book about this instead of owning up to it and saying, you know what, that was wrong of me. And even then, I don't think, even if he had apologized when this happened 2 years ago, I don't think he would have been forgiven. I mean, we're talking about serious allegations here that involve minors or, you know, adults pretending to be minors to lure him meet up, you know, for inappropriate things. But if it's too late, I wonder what EDP is thinking. Like, what does he think is gonna happen? Does he think like the community is just gonna be like, oh, well, he apologized, and they're just gonna open their, you know, welcome him back with open arms, and he's just gonna get his YouTube channel back and his social media back? It's not gonna happen.
I'm taking full responsibility, full accountability for my actions. You know what I mean? I have taken the proper measures and the proper steps forward to seek out help.
I'm glad that he's getting help. Again, it does not excuse him. It's the same thing what I said about the unaliving stuff. I'm glad that he didn't do that himself. He didn't do that to himself. And I'm glad that he's getting help. But it's too late, buddy. It's too late. No one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna trust you. Did a video a few months back covering the last thing he did before he put out this apology with fake emails saying that he was set up. It was supposed to be like a movie production to see if he could act, you know, and they would pay him X, Y, and Z amount, and then that he ended up being set up, and all of it was fake. He's been deflecting for 2 years and he wants to come out and apologize now. Again, I'm grateful that he's getting help. A little bit too late for the apology video, buddy.
To try to, you know, get my head on right and to make sure that, you know, in the distant future that I do not hurt, you know what I mean, my loving, caring, supporting friends and family, because they are the ones that hurt the most. They are the ones that suffer the most. You know what I mean? I've received numerous messages, screenshots from my friends and family. You know what I mean? Them getting harassed, them getting bullied, them getting with by people.
See, now that I don't agree with. I don't agree that because he did something wrong that his friends and family should be paying for it. I think that that's extremely childish of people to do. Like, why are you harassing people that had nothing to do with his behavior? It's like if your friend commits a crime, why are people blaming you? Like, if my friend goes out and kills somebody, somebody's gonna come and start harassing me because I'm associated with this person. Well, they hadn't committed a murder before, and I had nothing to do with it, and I didn't condone it. So why am I being harassed? So why do these people harass these people just by association? You don't get to pick who your family is. You don't say, I want to be born into this family, right? So his family, again, has nothing to do with this unless they were actively defending him and supporting him and enabling the behavior if they knew about it. That'd be one thing. But people don't choose who their family members are. And I don't think you as a person should pay for the sins of your family, or your friends shouldn't have to pay for something that you did that was wrong.
You know what I mean? And it's all my fault. You know what I mean? It's completely my fault that Philippe has cut ties with me. It is completely my fault that JD, Katie, Pistol 213, Jason that lives out in Louisiana, the Dallas Cowboys fan, L Killer 504, Zomp, Nitro Freak, man, the fucking list can go on. Kyle, which I already mentioned his name. So many people that I let down, so many people that I betrayed their trust, you know, with my actions, you know what I mean? And the thing for me is that I don't want to come on here, cry, boo-hoo, beg for people's forgiveness, you know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for in the distant future is redemption.
I think that has sailed, buddy. I don't think there's coming back from this. You know, the internet already knows you as who you are, and there's very few things that society as a whole actually forgives from people, right? People forgive other people for murder. People forgive people for committing certain crimes. You know, you can redeem yourself. When it comes to, you know, acts involving little kids, I don't think that's one that society really forgives, or when it comes to the raping of other people. Matter of fact, there was that coach that was those girls in school. I forget his name. I can't remember his name. He was recently just in jail because even criminals know that those aren't things you do. So the redemption thing, I don't think is coming. I don't think anybody's gonna forgive you. I just don't see it. And then it doesn't seem sincere when it takes you 2 years to apologize. It just seems like you're just trying to get your career back and get on people's good grace. Had you come out from the beginning, like I said, maybe people would have been like, you know what? I think he deserves a second chance. But when you take 2 years, all you do is deflect, lie, you know, come up with all these scenarios and stories, and then pretend, you know, try to create social media accounts and YouTube channels and pretend like nothing happened. No one's gonna believe you.
You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for is to restore honor and to restore a positive outlook on my name. You know what I mean? Because this entire that has been going down, from me getting with, me getting kicked out of apartments, people coming to my home when I was back in Bakersfield, tried to you know what I mean? It's been pretty up. It's been a long road. You know what I mean? A long, scary, dangerous road. You know, and again, like I mentioned before, I have nobody to blame but myself. So, like I mentioned before, man, I'm seeking the proper help that I need to seek out. I am doing whatever I can to make sure that this does not happen again. And I am, again, to my friends and family, I am so sorry that you guys had to endure this. You know what I mean? I know actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? And trust me, I'm a clear believer of that. I'm a true believer of that. You know what I mean? You can sit back and talk about it all goddamn day, but until you actually, show that you're making improvements, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point, you know?
Listen, EDP can say he's a believer of actions over words, but his actions showed otherwise. His deflection over the last 2 years show otherwise. Look, I'm not gonna watch the remainder of this video. It's like an 8-minute video. You can go check it out on his website. I'm not gonna name it. Just look it up if you really want to watch the entire video. Me personally, I think to redemption has sailed. Doesn't seem like an authentic apology. I think this is just him trying to get back, being able to start making money again on YouTube, because I'm sure he was making a lot of money. He used to get millions of monthly views, so I'm sure he was making a lot of money. He's just trying to be able to be back in these circles again and be able to have a social media presence. But this doesn't seem genuine when it takes you 2 years to apologize for what you did. We'll see. Maybe he will change. But again, like I said before, I don't think there's a lot of people that are gonna forgive him for his mistake or whatever, because there's, like I said, one of the things that society really doesn't tolerate is one of the things that he was attempting to do. And it wasn't just once. He wasn't caught once. Even after that incident happened, I believe he was caught 2 or 3 more times trying to do the same thing. So he's definitely like a repeat offender type dude. It wasn't a one-off. But listen, I've already dragged this video on for too long. That's what I think about his apology. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and follow me on social media. The links are always in the description down below. And if you like this video, check out one of my other videos. They're right here on the screen. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.